We were just talking on the couch as Dan was kind of saying what will happen next for O.J. Simpson.
Right.
Staying out of the limelight has not been something he could do. Does he need money at this point? I mean, you heard about the judgment against him.
Well, he has the pension, and under federal pension laws, they can't be reached by a judgment. So even though, I know this sounds strange, he owes $30 million.
They can't touch it.
They can't take that $30 million from the $25,000. He collected the $25,000, though he can't spend it, obviously, while he's in jail. So he's got a nice kitty waiting for him, as well as this $25,000 a month income. He can actually live a very nice lifestyle on that for the rest of his life.
Do you believe he should be a free man?
Yes, I do. I believe he was over-sentenced, meaning the sentence was far too
For the robbery.
For the robbery. I think there was. I can't get myself into the judge's mind, but there was the feeling and the implication from those of us who covered it at the time that she was trying to compensate for the perception that he ought to have been convicted of the murders and therefore should be sentenced more heavily for this. But think about this. At this parole hearing, no one is going to stand up and say deny parole. The prosecutor who prosecuted him is in favor of parole. The victims are in favor of parole. It should be a slam dunk.
And it went forward on 5 of the counts anyway. It just wasn't the right timing for him the last time they considered this. That was part of Dan's reporting.
Right. He's already been granted parole on some of the counts, but the longest one for which he was sentenced, which is the actual use of a gun in a kidnapping. If you can consider it a kidnapping, the victims were his friends. All he had to do was call the police and get the property back. Never fired the gun. I don't want to diminish the harm that he caused, but it wasn't worth 33 years in jail.